Hi, everybody. Hi. This is Matsu live from the ADAC Simracing Expo, and we're coming up next with a super interesting company from China called CONSPIT. I'd like to introduce you to Young and Edward coming up here with a world premiere right after a short little video. Enjoy.
To compete in the real race, prove everything on the track, and continue to pursue the everlasting racing glory as your routine. A single clack of your wheel. The passion is engaged. All you have to do is to commit, to feel the grip in your hand, to perform every precise entry, to deliver the perfect friction circle, and to master the art of driving. You may ask, where's my race crew? And I would say, leave it to CONSPIT. Ares, the wheelbase that was built to master the competitive sim racing scene. With its powerful skew pole motor and high-precision optical encoder, Ares delivers an unparalleled driving experience with highly detailed force feedback. 290 GP, deemed to become the true next generation. It breaks the planar constraints through a unique 3D ergonomic design and redefines everything about the Formula steering wheel, featuring a full carbon fiber front housing, ensuring a light yet ultra-rigid experience. The MagFlip rocker-type paddles achieve the same functionality as Formula One setups. The CDP system will push your performance to the next level. Focus and execute the agile maneuver, all within just a blink of an eye. With this zealous combination of Ares and 290 GP, the roar of the road thrills both your hands and soul. Introducing HAO. It's all about breaking conventions. The very first wheel hub to feature full molded carbon fiber housing, intending to match the extreme rigidity and lightweight requirements of race engineering. In order to unleash the full potential of racing performance with optimal functional solutions, we're giving HAO the swift triggers, the bi-directional agile paddles to further expand the control boundary. 3 styles of wheels are setting a new standard of ergonomic design. We've studied every hands-on characteristic and grip habit of different drivers to heed the urgent call from within. Push to the limit, and then tangle with gentleness. On CPP Evo, you will feel the smooth excellence. It starts with the 2nd generation of CONSPIT hydraulic system, a sensational brilliance to endure the race, and more premium evolution is engaged. Now, guess who's in the spotlight? CPP Lite, the star of the show. It's a hit, a kingpin, and a master. Racing is not just about winning trophies. Sometimes it's flashy. Sometimes it can be intense. But always, it's definitely for fun. Whatever style you want, it's solid. You say stylish? Of course, it's CONSPIT. Immerse yourself in effortless focus and race beyond. When the lights fade out, for those about to enter the track, we salute.
I'm Edward, the founder and president of CONSPIT. And I'm very happy to be here with all of you to attend our brand's launch here today. This is such an exciting moment for us as we share our journey and the incredible innovation we've been working on. CONSPIT was founded back in 2020, based in Shanghai with one clear mission: to build the most immersive and authentic sim racing experience out there. We are passionate about what we do, and that passion is what drives us to keep innovation, to keep pushing the limits of what's possible. From sim competitions to the professional motorsport scene, and even simulators for vehicle development. Whether it's our newly launched wheelbase systems, hydraulic pedals, and our immersive GT and Formula rigs. Everything we create is designed to replicate real-world racing conditions with absolute precision. Our goal is to introduce at least one new innovation with each of our products. Continuously pushing ourselves to explore new frontiers, we believe this will also allow our customers, both professionals and enthusiasts, to push their limits and enhance their skills. In short, we've got something for every racer out there. Now, I'll hand it over to our CTO, Stephen Young, who will take you through the core technology behind CONSPIT.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yang, and currently serve as the Chief Technology Officer in CONSPIT. And now I'm gonna first tell you a bit more about our core technologies here happens in CONSPIT. So basically, let's talk about the hydraulic brake system, which at the beginning of our journey back in 2020, when we start our business, our company, we have our CPP model, which is the first hydraulic brake pedal set in Asia. And it is trusted by over 90% of the domestic professional drivers in China. And by the end of 2023, we have our 1.5 generation of hydraulic system. And we have put it in CPP Lite, which have enhanced hydraulic performance, and all the refinements happens here. And I believe the CPP Lite is some friends have get to know us, and their first product from CONSPIT. And in this year, 2024, we have the latest generation of our hydraulic system, which is the second generation, and it is called the CPP Evolution. So it features a dual stage of hydraulic system, which means that you have basically two stages of hydraulic pedal feel. The first stage is softer, and the last stage is more stiffer. It's intended to simulate the real working condition on the real race car's caliper, when you will have first to push the piston to its position, then you will have the calipers to lock the disc to let the car to stop. So that's the Evo, and people, all of our friends, you can try everything on our stand there. And next is what we are particularly proud of and deeply grateful for. It's our extensive racing network. We've had the opportunity to work very closely with many professional drivers, including Lauren Heinrich, and he's leaving, but he will do a quick film of the brand and all the cooperation with CONSPIT. So we had opportunity to work closely with him. So each of the professional drivers is helping us to create an authentic driving experience. So we want to make sure that each of our products are refined by the expertise they've been for years in the industry. So it's not just about the experience that we are facing. We treat our testing of the products like the real endurance race. So in racing, basically, the durability and the rigid is everything. And we brought that mindset into our development. It's about delivering both experience and the rock-solid reliability in the sim racing gear. And finally, for our core technologies, I believe is our focusing on the racing ergonomics. So that one will ensure that our products not only perform well, but also fit the natural movement of the human body. So let's dive deeper into our racing ergonomics. So the first one is that for the driving position, the driving posture ergonomics, and also we have the grip dynamics design. We've made extraordinary effort on how things work in the field of ergonomics. So while sticking to the core ergonomics principles, we also embrace bold innovations. You can see here, it's the latest model, which called 290GP wheel, and it features a 3D control layout, which the buttons on the plate is not identical in the plate, but it's redirection in the 3D dimension. So I'm confident that with all this effort, this will all enhance the efficiency and comfort of the drivers' interaction with all the control components, ultimately boosting the overall performance and competitive. And let's take a moment to walk through of our product roadmap and highlight some key milestones of CONSPIT and what have shaped us. In 2020, the first one is CGP pedal set. And following up, we have the CBP hydraulic pedals. And we also do a lot of rigs and stands, both GT style, and you can see also we have the Formula posture style one on it. And also we have exclusive GT stand for little kid to have them start their racing career in a young age. And in 2023, we have our CPP Lite, which is the star of the show. And F-Sync Motion is used to be mounted on the Formula cockpit for the motion platform. And by now, this year, 2024, we have two of our main products to be launched here. The first one is our ADAC wheelbase, and the second one is the 290GP steering wheel. So we'll talk about it in a deeper and later. And here is our brand partner, Lauren Heinrich, and he will support us on every aspect, and he's about to leave, so he will not join you guys, but there's a little film after our presentation of the products. So, and he have already done some reference lab on our stuff, so you can try to beat him and win something from us. Now let's delve deep into the star of our today's show, the ADAC wheelbase. So first of all, we have asymmetric dual processing. What does it mean? It means that we are using a two processor of the whole control system. One for the motor control and one for the main control, the protocols and other stuffs connecting with the PC to ensure a stable communication and all the calculations happening in our force feedback. And we also, really, really important is that we are adopting a really high resolution optical encoder, which is 23-bit, and with an angle resolution of less than 0.01, which is really, really high. And you can actually feel the difference, how smooth it will become. And we are using stable data communication, which come from the slip ring to establish the communications between the wheel and the wheelbase. And we trusted and we believe that we show our respect to all the developers of the racing simulators. They have done a lot of things on the vehicle dynamics. They have all the things to be done in modeling. So what we are going to do, or the basic concept of our arrest wheelbase, is to create the genuine feedback from the game first feedback. So as you can see, here's a chart. And on the chart, there's two lines. The pink one is the output torque generated by our motor. And the cyan line is the first feedback, which requested by the game. You can see how much these two lines are synced together. It's a good indication if you want your wheel or your wheelbase to perform exact how the game wants the wheel to rotate or turn or give you some lateral torque. And about the motor inside of our wheelbase, we have developed this one from 0 to 1, which is specifically designed for the sim racing setup. We have a lot of things to be clear that. The first one is we have our screw pole motor on both stator side and both the rotor side. So it will eliminate the torque clogging effect to the minimum. And also we have the segmented static core. So we will have the ultra, which is the torque density will be very high. It makes the whole size of the arrest to be really, really compact. And what's more, we also do some actual testings and all the optimization on the thermal management of our system. So as you can see, here's another chart for our endurance test. We are doing it at full capacity, which on the arrest, which is 10 Newton meters, and arrest platinum is 18 Newton meters. We are running it on this full capacity with 4 hours of endurance test, and its temperature control and temperature rise is just as stable as what we want it to, because in a long stint, you will have your motor running like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. You don't want to lose any of the first feedback detail or the maximum strength of your wheel generated, because it will eventually it will affect how you perform your lap time. So the endurance and the thermal management is essential. And we have done a lot of actual testing. What does it mean? Well, so the force rejecting is that we are adopting a dynamic torque sensor inside the wheelbase and the wheel side. So we can actually test how our motor is performing. Like, we wanted to have 15 Newton meters, but how do we know it actually generated 15? So we have the sensor to test it and to show how the things have done for me. And here is another chart, and as you can see, there's another two lines, maybe too much lines today. And the cyan one is the measured torque from the sensor, and the orange one is the output torque, which is indicated by the current in the motor. And current will transmit it into the torque. So we can see how the actual torque and we ask torque is aligned. And from the line, it's basically identical. So that's also a good indication of everything. And for arrest, another thing worth mentioning is that we have our CDP quick release system, which we have developed by our own self, and definitely the high strengths, because we are using 7075 high-grade aluminum alloy for all the CNC machining. So first of all, we have the high-strength rim, which is a clasp mechanism to hold and transfer all the torque load generating from the motor side. And in the meanwhile, we have the steel balls to take over the axle locking, the longitudinal locking of your wheel. So they are working separately, and independently, so to make sure there's zero play even after a long term of use. And it's time for me to introduce the 290GP to all of you guys. And we also have beat lowering activities, so everyone can enter at our stand. We have the gift. If you beat Lauren Heinrich in the Nürburgring GP, you will win this wheel. So come by and do some laps on it. So first of all, for 290GP steering wheel, we have a carbon fiber molded, compression molded carbon fiber front plate, which is ultra light and rigid. For the appearance of this steering wheel, we opted for the forged carbon, and it's the first layer of the carbon fiber prepreg. And inside, we have 10 to 12 layers of unidirectional prepreg, which make the strengths and all the mechanical characteristics. So it will looks good, but it will also perform well and ultra light. A very important thing for this wheel is that we are actually adopting a 3D aesthetic, which is a 3D control layout, and to have all these buttons pointed to the direction of your thumb when your thumb is moving without leaving your grip, to like when you're having in this position, and then your thumb will move to another button. When you move from one to the other, it will be really, really comfortable for you to do. And as I said before, we focus a lot on the ergonomic things. So what we are doing here to the hand grip is that we are made it to support a lot of the gripping styles. It's suitable for both two-finger style and three-finger grip styles. And also we have a segmented gripping area to hold, to match the curvature of the human hand. And also we have the lower grip contour design, which is especially compatible with the palm steering, which means that when you are entering some corner and people tend to use their palm to stick to the bottom side of the wheel and use their palm to steer. And about the modular buttons, what we are doing is that we are making each of the buttons to be one module to make it more stiff, and also the clasp and the click and the tactile feedback is what we are aiming for. And these are all customizable RGB lighting, which is also supporting the telemetry settings here. You can actually set up like a TC or ABS triggering on each of these LEDs, so you can have them to be indicated on the buttons. And what's more, this is rocker type paddle shifters, or what a lot of you will call this butterfly type. Is that we are adopting from the real Formula racing cars, and we also have redeveloped it to be more tactile feedbacks. Inside, we have the magnetic feedback. So it's about combining the rocker type functionality with the robust feedback of magnetic shift pedals. And that's all for the 290GP. So everybody just come by to our stand, try to beat Lauren Heinrich and win your 290GP here. And now I'm gonna send it over to my pal, Edward, and he have some special surprises for you guys. Welcome him.
Thank you, guys. So finally, I think the most exciting thing is, I think it's the price. So here is the price. As you can see, it's the wheel bases and the steering wheels. But now it's the Simracing Expo. So Simracing Expo always have some discount. So yeah, that's the surprise price for Simracing Expo. The RS Platinum 18 Nm wheelbase, 879 euros. RS 10 Nm wheelbase is only 589 euros. And 290 GP Formula wheel is only 779 euros. And HAO, the full carbon, is full carbon okay? It's only 628 euros. And the quick release system is only 99 euros. And that's not the end, okay? If you get a bundle, we will have the lowest price of the bundle. RS Platinum wheelbase plus 290 GP Formula wheel and quick release is only 1649 euros. And RS Platinum 18 Nm wheelbase, HAO hub with ring, and the quick release is only 1429 euros. RS wheelbase 10 Nm base plus 290 GP Formula wheel and quick release is only 1389 euros. I think it's a quite cheap price. RS 10 Nm wheelbase, HAO hub with rim and quick release is only 1,149 euros. It's an amazing price, I think. So, and we've got some rewards here. And show me the video, please.
So I'm here at the Simracing Expo. As you saw in my previous story, I just set a lap time in the simulator, Nürburgring in the Porsche Cup. I set a lap time of 2 minutes, 0.581. Now it's your chance to try and beat the lap time, and in the end, you can win one of these steering wheels.
So as you can see, Lauren Herrick has made a very quick lap on Nürburgring, and someone can beat him. You can win the 290 GP steering wheel, which is 899 euros. Yeah. So at the end of the brand's launch, we've got another surprise. As we told, to celebrate the launch, we're hosting a special giveaway. One lucky attendee will get a chance to win a 290 GP. So yeah, one of you will win a 290 GP wheel, and I'll let my colleague. So let's make it. Can you see your number on the right corner of your flyer? Can you see? Yeah. So remember the number, okay? So let's do it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the number? Who's 155? Not a 10? So 3 times, okay? 3 times. Another time, yeah. Who's 361?
361 was the lucky one.
That's a pity.
Whoa! 2 times, the last times, okay?
The last times, okay?
Last number is 411. Okay.
So why don't you come and attend?
Okay,
yeah.
we cannot compete the game again and again. So 411, please connect to us in 15 minutes. Otherwise, we will redo it in our Discord community. Let my colleague.
Okay, so if there's no number, so we just repick in our Discord channel, okay? Thank you, guys. Enjoy the expo.